This is my first time. I hope this goes right. Welcome to my channel. I am back again. In this video, I am going to be showing you guys how I achieved this look. Yes, I tried the knotless braid look on my natural hair, and I was super excited. It didn't turn out exactly the way I thought it would, but just keep watching if you want to see my process and my end results. Now I'm going to go in with moisturizing my hair with this coconut milk oil from Cream of Nature. And then, of course, the Camille Rose Honey Hydrate and the Lotta Body Coconut and Shine Oil leave-in. So I'm just going to moisturize my hair. And you know, I've said before on my channel that I do not like to part my hair. So that's why you saw me giving the goofy look when you see clearly that I have not parted my hair. But I am going to try a little bit better this time since I am going to be doing these braids. I'm sure it will look a little bit more clean if I tried to part my hair instead of just parting it with my fingers and not caring. So I'm going to go in with this 24-hour edge tamer, and I'm going to lay it on my edges to make sure that I'm getting all the flyaways. And yes, obviously you can see that's not the best parting job right there, but I just rolled with it. But so I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna divide my hair in 3 even parts as best as I can. And honestly, I'm not a pro at telling you how to braid, but I tried to zoom in so that if you can look at it and see what I'm doing, and if you're a visual learner, then this will probably help you better than me explaining it to you. But I'm just gonna braid it, and I did not braid it super tight, but if you do braid it super tight, you may end up seeing where when you manipulate your braid and move it around, it may bulk up or leave like a hump once you try to style your hair in a different way. But braiding it really loose from the roots is going to help you when you want to pull it up into a ponytail or swing it to the side or put it on the left side of your head or the right side. And on the ends of my hair, I am putting leave-in conditioner on. I'm putting edge control on that as well to keep the hairs tamed and all together. So I'm just going to go in and keep doing that and braiding and trying my best to part as best as I can. I did not do a great job at parting my hair in the back. I was not super proud of the parting job, but again, I've never been one to like to part my hair. It takes up too much of my time. I can go a little bit better when I can just sit in front of the TV and part it with my fingers and hope that it looks nice, or sit with my kids and part my hair and still work with it versus standing in front of the mirror. So yeah, that's my explanation on parting. So just keep watching. I'm not going to bore you guys with braiding my entire head. So I'm just going to skip some clips and you'll see my process. Okay, as you can see, I've gotten a little bit better with parting. Still not the greatest, but I can see a little bit better in the front, so I was a little bit more cautious about it in the front. But to let you guys know and be transparent, I did not do this all in one day. I came back the next day, or maybe even the day after that. That's my business though, to finish up my hair. And but I wanted to make sure I got it done, and I wasn't feeling pressed while I was doing it. So basically I'm going to show you how I'm just kind of going down to my ends, but not going all the way down, just kind of going right there towards the edge, to where like if I have braided it and the pieces aren't even, I stop, and then I just add a little bit of edge control, and I just twist it around my finger to make it like a curl at the end, instead of trying to braid it all the way down to the very tip. Okay, here I'm finishing up, and I'm doing just like I did all over the rest of my head, and that's laying the edge control around the edges of my parting, and that is to make the hair look tamed, as I stated earlier. So I'm gonna do about 3 braids up here, just like I did on the other side. And up here you'll see me kind of moving my hand around and braiding really loosely, and that is because I have in mind that I may want to manipulate my braids and lay them over to the left side, or maybe over to the right side, or maybe even just keep it down the middle. But braiding it that way will give me an option to move my braids the way I want them to, versus them just kind of being stuck in one spot and only the way that I braided the first time. When you braid your hair with added hair with weave, it's easier to manipulate and move it around because it's heavier. But when you're braiding with your natural hair, or at least for my natural hair, it tends to get a little bit stiff when you braid, and you can't move it around as well. So that's what I'm doing here with that in mind. And it is a task braiding long hair, because it just seems like it's never ending. But I'm working it though. I'm so close to being done. So if you're with me and you're still watching, just hang in there. We're almost done, and you'll see my final results from the front to the back. Here you will see me grabbing my mousse, my Lotta Body mousse, the honey line they have. I can't remember exactly the name. I'll have to type it in. But I'm going to use that to help lay down some of the flyaways. And once I lay my scarf on my head, it'll help hold that in place, just like you guys would if you were doing your knotless braids with your added weave. Okay, and here are my final results. As you can see, I laid the braids over to the side, and so far I think I'm cute. You know, it doesn't look the greatest, but I think it turned out okay. But of course you'll see now that you can flip it over to the side. I was just trying out different styles and looks, but I'm sure at some point it'll probably end up in a ponytail. Don't judge the back of my head, okay? Don't do it. But yeah, I like it. Let me know if you guys like it, if you'll try it, what you guys think. Leave your comments down below.